Hey, Dory Friend here, and I'm about to do something that I've never ever done. Now, you may not know me very well, but I've dedicated my career to getting rankings on Google and then sharing them with my friends and customers. We all know the power of doing business and getting natural, organic traffic from Google, but lately, frickin' Google's been making it harder and harder. A page one listing can mean millions in the right market, and losing that thanks to an algorithm change can mean overnight bankruptcy for some of those same businesses. I wanted to make a quick message because of something that happened in a hotel room in San Francisco not long ago. It was a very exclusive event that I put on every year called SEO Rockstars. You see, I gathered the top professionals in the SEO world for a 3-day closed-door state of the industry conference. And if you happen to be one of those in this past one, then you know exactly what I mean. And the whole feel of it was really different. There is a huge change happening right below our feet. The ground is kind of unsteady and change is happening, but the age of optimization, SEO optimization, has not passed. In fact, it's actually gotten easier. No one is doing SEO anymore. The majority of the faint of heart SEOs, leaving it all to us, the few diehards that are now making bank from it. What transpired in that plain old conference room in a nondescript hotel out by the airport in San Francisco is shaking the very foundation of the search engine optimization community as we know it. And if you are one of those very lucky few who were there, then you get that. The top ranking keywords on Google are now ours to pick and choose from at will. And they can be yours too, if you choose to listen. Maybe it'll help if I give you a first-hand account. So it's the first day at the event, a closed-door mastermind session, and the tremors are starting already. Numbers are down, costs are up, and sure, all the rock stars have their trophy terms that they, love to brag about, but increasingly they have a lot of war stories of what has happened in the last couple of years. I mean, tales of clients' websites being foobarred, and now go ahead and look that up, overnight by Google's algorithm updates, and the humiliation of hard-working SEO agency owners when they have to tell a top client that they may not be able to help them save their business. I mean, that is totally crushing. And the second day, I'm kind of tied up with the nuts and bolts of running this seminar, like who gets what for lunch, which sodas and beers are running low. But in the room, the seeds of change are becoming crystal clear to me. And by day 3, this pattern is emerging. It's the future of our SEO industry if I've ever seen it. I'm about to make you an offer that any person trying to make a living from search results would be brain dead to refuse. And when you accept, you will have the blueprint for ensuring your continued success on the internet by getting the natural traffic that the few people in that room are now enjoying. And I'm going to give you a hint. It's not a new cloaking technology. It's not new black hat tricks. What it is, it aligns with Google's goals. And for once in our collective careers, we can all get those PhDs in Mountain View working for us instead of against us. Imagine a world where everything you do, all the sites you own, your client sites, pleased the Googleplex. Now, I know what you're saying. You're going, yeah, Dory, well, everybody's trying to please Google. That's nothing new. And that's very true. But the collection of experts really nailed it this time. They stood up and they delivered the goods. They gave their very best, what you call field reports, you would expect from the drop-dead leaders in the field that they are. I mean, pow. The way forward for our industry and for every person in it that wants top rankings on the search engines, from the biggest agencies to the small business owners or the affiliate that just wants to make a living. You are about to get a one-time chance to be among the first to access it. Even the speakers themselves are consistently asking me every day for the notes and the recordings to our event so they again can hear and retain the new rules of SEO. So what I'm going to do is open up access to the private SEO Rockstar recordings for a very short time. And if you're among the few who actually get access, you too are going to hear and see what we did in that industry incubator that was smoking with successful SEO. Now bear in mind, those that know me will all tell you that SEO Rockstars is my labor of love. I never planned on releasing recordings to these events to the public, ever. And I've never, ever done so in the past, ever. This is the absolute first time I've ever done this. But what happened at this incredibly exclusive event is the present and future of SEO as an industry. And for this to make sense to you, for it to click in your head, you're going to need to see the same things that I saw for yourself. I mean, you're going to see all the information presented from those industry leaders. Is what I'm about to share for everyone? Hell no. But then again, neither is SEO in general. The best advice and even a crystal ball won't make a difference if you don't plan on taking action. But if you do, the joy of making money and the knowledge that you will never need to fear an algorithm change ever again will elate you from the depths of your soul. Just think the pride of putting your last downbeat client meeting behind you, the pride of hitting your keywords and getting multiple web properties above the fold, owning your own keyword terms. I mean, I kind of think this new world is going to treat you very, very nicely, thank you. And I am incredibly happy to be a part of that once again. So what exactly is the deal? That's a very good question. Here's what I got for you. I got the full recordings of the closed-door SEO Rockstar events for 2014. Unedited access to the professional notes I had taken throughout the event and a special series of insider reports with new step-by-step instructions, recipes, if you will, that we have put together outlining what each speaker shared, that we're calling the new rules of SEO. Now these reports, these step-by-step guides are deceptively simple. The biggest changes in our industry often do hinge on the simple change in the recipe of what we do. And I pity the people that don't have these simple recipes close by because so much has changed. And because it's just going to get harder and harder to make an honest living on the web for people left out in the cold. I mean, playing by the wrong rules. In short, these recipes lay out the path forward for the SEO industry, or at least the ones who want to start living with Google instead of in fear of them. I mean, a simple recipe you can start using right away to put this new power into use. And by recipe, I do mean, you're going to learn what to do and what not to do. It is a step-by-step guide. Each speaker has been distilled down to step-by-step guides and what to do now. It is a true step-by-step blueprint anyone can use to put a new face of SEO to work instantly for you. Now, if I only charged the price of a single ticket for the live SEO Rockstar event, the one that people had to take bathroom breaks and snacks and so on, you would be completely ahead of the game because you would get to see every last second of the entire thing. And what was the price for a single ticket? It was $2,495. That is what I need to charge to be fair to the people who attended live. But I can make it so that the risk and the expense is mostly on me. I am so willing to do this for you that I'll make it so you just can't overlook this. I mean, not on account of money anyway. Get the recordings, reserve your spot on the distribution list for the most controversial documents ever for our industry, and get the custom step-by-step blueprints on what to do with this insider data. All for just $4.95 right now, and then you can shoot me the rest after you've profited 10 times that amount from what you learn. I have never been more sure about anything ever. The catch, once we fill our quota with this, it's going to get yanked for good. We don't want that many people seeing it. And again, in all fairness to the live attendees and speakers, once it becomes clear what was discovered in that little conference room in San Francisco, there's going to be a scramble for lucrative search terms. And I can't be the one responsible for the scenes like this. So you know what you need to do. The risk is completely on me. You're putting out a fraction of what it will be worth to your future and only paying me the real value after you've profited tenfold. So you're welcome for that. So go down, click the order button, and get into the know like the people that were in that room in San Francisco. Okay, Dory out.